Python also has a complete set of comparison operators. For example, if I say 5 is less than 6, I'll get true. If I say 6 is less than 5, I'll get false. Likewise, if I say 5 is less than or equal to 6, I get true. Or 5 is less than or equal to 5, I also get true. And it also has greater than or equal to. 6 is greater than or equal to 5. Or 6 is greater than or equal to 6. But 6 is not, of course, greater than or equal to 7. And equality is tested with the double equal sign. So 5 equals 5 is true. Whereas 5 double equals 6 is not true. And then it has a not equal operator. So 6 is not equal to 7 is true. And 6 is not equal to 6 is false. It also has is and is not. And these are for testing ID. So, for example, if I have two variables, x and y, and we'll assign them values of 5 and 6. So the ID of x is that, and the ID of y is that, so they're not the same. So if I say x is y, I get false. If I say x is not y, I get true. And likewise, if I assign 5 to y, now their IDs will be the same. ID of y is the same as ID of x, and now x is y. For immutables, like integers, the IDs are always going to be the same if the value is the same. So testing equality and testing ID is almost the same thing. But for immutables, like for example, if I have a list, I say x comma y equals a list with 5 and another list with 5. Now they have different IDs. ID of x is that, and ID of y. You can see that they have two different IDs now, even though their values are the same. So if I test x equals to y, it's true, but if I test x is y, it is now not true because they have different IDs. They're actually different objects. So those are the comparison operators in Python. You can compare values, and you can also compare IDs with is and is not. So when would I want to compare IDs? Because Python is fundamentally an object-oriented language, and everything in Python is an object, and because Python, of course, supports polymorphism, there's going to be times when you're going to be using objects, and you may need to know, is this exactly the same object as this other object over there? Which object is it that I'm dealing with? And you can't know just by testing the value. So this is a time when you might want to use is and is not to test for the identity of the object rather than just testing the value of the object. So those are Python's comparison operators. And of course, you can compare value as well as comparing identity.